Hey everybody. Hey, this evening I'm gonna do one I've had before. I'm gonna do the Young's Double Chocolate Stout in a bottle. It's been quite a while since I've had this. I've only had it in the bottle. I was gonna do a side-by-side with the can. I've never had it in the can, and I do have a can of it now. But I decided I'm just gonna do, I'll do the bottle tonight, do the can tomorrow night, and I think that's close enough together to give a good comparison. I imagine there is some difference. I understand the can has the nitrogen widget, but I haven't had it. So it says chocolate malt and real dark chocolate are combined with Young's award-winning rich dark ale to craft a satisfyingly indulgent but never overly sweet experience. A little bit from the website. It says available filtered and pasteurized in 500 ml bottles and in nitro cans, also Nitro Keg on tap. Production moved from Young's to Wells & Young's in 2007. Ingredients: pale ale and crystal malt, chocolate malt, special blend of sugars, Fuggle and Goldings hops, real dark chocolate, and chocolate essence, whatever that is. Chocolate malt and real dark chocolate are combined with Young's award-winning rich full-flavored dark beer to craft a satisfyingly indulgent but never overly sweet experience. That's off the bottle too. This comes in at 5.2% ABV. I don't have myself a Young's cap, so save this cap, add it to my collection. Let's get this in a glass and see what we have. As I remember, I like this a lot. It's been probably 2 or 3 years since I've had it. Nice dark beer. There's not a bit, good looking stout. There's not a bit of light coming through that. Maybe just right at the very bottom there might just be just a faint hint of red, but that's about it. I got a finger of a creamy tan head, almost mocha colored, small bubbles. Hope I can get the same pour on the one in the can tomorrow night to compare the head and the appearance and everything, particularly the head. The head seems to be dissipating kind of slowly. Let's get a nose on this and see what we have. Okay, nice sweet chocolate smell up front, but it's not real strong. There's also a faint coffee nose. Getting the malt. I may just be getting just a light hint of that alcohol. It's surprising though, they're only 5.2%. But it's a sweet chocolate. It's a milk chocolate smell, and coffee, and very faint coffee, and maybe a little brown sugar. But it's a light smell. So let me get it in the mouth and see what the taste is. Yeah, there's a little sweetness up front, almost a cola-like taste. Then you get some mouth. It's more of a bitter chocolate than I got the sweet chocolate on the smell, but I'm getting a bitter chocolate on the taste. Not bitter, but just lightly bitter. Getting light coffee, getting the malt. Yeah, there's a little toffee. Yeah, almost like baker's cocoa. Slightly bitter, but like, you know, baker's cocoa powder or something. You do get some earthy hops right towards the finish. Got a slightly bitter aftertaste. This is a medium to medium light bodied. Maybe it's a bit too thin for a stout, but it's got a pretty creamy mouthfeel. So let me sit and let this warm up a bit, and I'll be back in a few with the final thoughts. It's been a good half hour, probably maybe 40 minutes or so. tell you, I'm not super impressed with this beer. Warming up didn't help a lot. The chocolate, I still get the sweet chocolate smell, but on the taste, I say they put real chocolate in it, but it's almost artificial. And the mouthfeel is so thin on this. It's, like I said, it's been a couple, maybe 3 years since I've had this. I thought it was pretty good, but I've had some pretty good stouts and chocolate stouts between then and now, and this just sort of pales in comparison. But the main thing about this is this chocolate just does not seem real. It almost seems artificial chocolate. That must be that. Well, they say they add real dark chocolate and chocolate essence. I think this bottle must have more chocolate essence than anything, whatever that is. But I don't know. This just doesn't. I mean, it's a decent beer. It's a good drinkable beer. Beats what you find on tap in most American bars, but you probably won't find this on tap. It might be better on tap, but I don't know. I'll try the can tomorrow night, see if that's any different. But for this, I mean, it's good. It's better than average, so I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. But like I said, thin mouthfeel, almost watery. The chocolate doesn't taste like real chocolate. Initially when it was cold it did, but as it's warmed up, I don't know how to describe it. It's just not there. So 7 out of 10, above average slightly. I'll do the can. Hopefully, I'll do the can tomorrow night. See how that compares. Well, this is still fresh in my mind. And till next time, everybody. Cheers. Keep drinking good beers.